No, why not? This week has been a mess enough as it is.
Par for the course.
I'm here with
Kayla, not Kyle.
Kyle, not Kevin.
and Drew. Yes.
There we go.
So this was the weirdest week we've ever had. Not only did we have a flash blizzard.
Like Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer.
Yes. I was waiting for Yukon Cornelius to dig us out.
Yeah.
But we got our penguin and lunar stuff in, but the strangest thing happened, as if an act from the gods. Things from this week and things from next week got mixed up into the boxes. So there's stuff from next week we've already read.
Yay.
But there's a lot of stuff this week that we didn't even get.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So if you're wondering, like, hey, why did you read this? Why did you read this? We didn't get it.
Oopsies.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there are some I was able to go on to today. I was able to go on to pirate sites, which I do not condone. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
To read, fortunately. So I'll be able to talk about some of those. There were a couple of them I didn't find out until afterwards where I'm like, why didn't we get this? But we got next week's stuff, which is all the more weird. So we just decided to say, screw it. F it. We're doing it live, Bill O'Reilly style. And if we talk about next week's stuff at this point, so be it. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Canadian, sorry, not sorry. So this is the Skip Us a Mess for the week. This is the first time Kyle said, let's make it a threesome. I'm like, okay, Kyle, way to make it weird.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this is the Skip Us a Mess section for the week of 12/28 and January 3rd. Yeah, January 3rd. So if we spoil some of next week's stuff, sorry, not sorry. So
this is your warning.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So, like I said, weirdest week we've ever had here. Stuff got mixed in. So first meta of the week, I got Batman 131.
You put that as a meh?
Yes.
Okay. Put that as a skip it. We can talk about it if you want.
I got Tim Drake Robin.
I didn't even read it.
Okay. I think I had that as a skip it. Okay.
I didn't even read that.
Okay.
I only got one copy of it.
Okay.
We can talk about Batman 131.
Okay.
I had it as a skip it.
Okay. Well, first let's talk about Batman and Robin. Let's talk about Robin.
Well, if anybody's seen my review on the issue before this that I read, I think they would know I did not really care for the series. I didn't mind the story itself. I think it's getting better. I think this issue is better than the last one. He's basically trying to solve a little mystery. Somebody's left some clues for him as to why all these weird apparitions are appearing. It just kind of boils down to I hate the art in it. I cannot stand it.
Yes.
Not the only one.
Yes, I read it was a skip it for me, and the art is a big factor in this.
Yeah, that's really, I don't mind the story. It really is just the art. So yeah.
Very fair.
Okay.
Like the weather today. Very fair.
Yeah, very fair.
All right. So Batman 131. This is one that comes out next week. We already got. So
okay.
Kyle, what were your thoughts on Batman 131?
Odd.
I was going to say in a weird weird.
Yeah, like right from Jump Street, basically. Yeah. There's a talking Skull Man, and it's like
it's Jim Gordon Skull Man.
Skull Man.
That's who it was.
Yes,
yeah.
Jim Gordon Skull Man. Yeah.
And then Batman's like, maybe I'm in a parallel world, or
yes,
he automatically assumes that, and it's like
that's where you're led to believe at the end of 130. Failsafe blasted them into a an alternate reality. Yeah. Okay. It's like, I think about it, this is kind of what happened in Final Crisis. The Darkseid's Omega beams, you thought blew him up, but sent him to the past, and he went through the past. No, I don't want it. Never mind.
That's too confusing.
Yes,
like this book. I don't know if I really hate it. After I was done reading, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It's just like you go from the failsafe storyline, which was really good, really tight, scary, fun, exciting. And then you start with this, and then you get the nemesis from Resident Evil and Batman fighting. For some reason,
that's Judge Dent you're talking about there on Venom.
Whatever. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, it really is that stupid.
Well, the other problem I had, I sent this to someone else who was a comic book writer and an editor. I said, look, okay, if I'm a desperate homeless junkie in Gotham and I see what appears to be Batman collapsed, dying in an alley, I'm taking off that mask and I'm going to find out who he is and spread the word about it,
Yeah, or sell the identity to somebody to make a ton of money.
And Bruce Wayne does exist on this alternate Earth, so it'd be like, hey, Bruce Wayne shows up as Batman. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, Bruce was blasted to an alternate Earth, and there's no Wayne Tower, there's no brownstone. He moved to, yeah, skeletal Jim Gordon talking to him.
So that's like, is he going insane? Or is he really there?
And so instead of further investigating where he is and how different this Gotham is, he just jumps right into the middle of a conflict he has no frame of reference for.
Correct.
And he fights a Judge Dent who's built like Bane and is taking venom. Yeah, it's like what is going on here? And so this guy is fighting the sane and insane. So Bruce Wayne did exist in this world and disappeared or died. It's not clear. But the Red Cross needs Selena Kyle to find him. This guy called the Red Cross. How much do you want to bet the Red Cross is either Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, or Damian?
Or all of them.
Yeah. The story is weird. The whole time, I compare it to being, if you're in a dentist chair, all right? It's like you see the dentist coming in slower with, like that, whether it's the drill or the scraper, and you're just like kind of clenching. It's like I'm not quite fully clenched, but I'm just like, I'm getting there. I'm just like, I don't know if I want this.
So you're not Bill Murray from Little Shop of Horrors?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. And Mike Hawthorne's art is shockingly not bad in this.
I like the art.
Yeah.
It was something.
He compared it to his Wonder Woman de-evolution he did.
Yikes.
Woo, that was something.
Was okay.
But I will say that reading the backup of this, my brain, busted out to jump to conclusions, Matt, and I hope I am wrong about where Batman is. I pray to God I'm wrong. But we'll see what happens. Probably not. Yeah. That was a long talk about one. Okay, there we go. Next ones.
Yay!
All right, next one I got Action Comics 1050.
What is a man?
Yes.
Really?
I was fair.
What fucking sucks?
What's your next man?
I've got Impossible Jones, Naughty or Nice.
Okay, I had that as a skip it.
Yeah.
I didn't read it.
Of course you didn't.
Never heard of it.
What are you talking about, Impossible Jones?
So I mean, it's great for the holidays. It's just a little indie comic about a girl who's kind of a superhero, but she's also a little bit of a villain. And it's kind of like The Grinch Stole Christmas. She's going to steal some puppets, and in the end, it turns out great. And there's snow, and it was a great happy Christmas for everybody. It was just like, why? Is this only for Christmas? They made this.
Honestly, I compared it to a Drord Harley Quinn story.
Okay.
And they just gave it to Impossible Jones. It's like I felt like I was reading a Harley Quinn story, but they just made her Impossible Jones.
The writing I thought was really amateur too. I didn't really care for
Which is shocking because Carl Kessel is the writer and he is a noted famous comic book writer of the last 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Great writer. And this is not his best stuff.
No, this is not good. I thought this was kind of meant for kids for a second.
Reading
that.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
So it's impossible that he wrote it.
Huzzah. So
for me.
Yeah. I'm out. Action Comics 1050. Like this could very well be a skip it.
Mm-hmm.
It could.
It is.
It could.
It is.
Or Matt, I was a little bit more generous on it because I like how it bookends. I like the bookends.
Okay. The beginning is not bad.
Thank you.
I'll give you that.
Yes. But I will say this comic was whiplash inducing in regards to how Lex Luthor was written.
Yes.
The beginning of this, he's written perfectly.
He's great.
I loved it.
Yeah.
The latter half, he's written as dumb as Tom Taylor's approach to him on Superboy Sonic Kal-El, playing chess with John Kent, and John beats him.
And sort of twirling a mustache and saying,
yeah,
I'm evil.
And by that, I mean he's written as about as smart as Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
The art, the very beginning and the end, the bookends, Mike Perkins.
Good.
Chef Kiss, Perfecto. In between.
Awful.
It's something.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's not what this is Action Comics 1050. This is like a quote unquote landmark issue. And
it didn't seem like that.
No, it didn't. You look at all these big covers they got for this.
They're huge.
Huge.
Alex
Ross, Jim Lee. Another Jim Lee. Another Jim Lee.
Yeah, Jim Lee in there 3 times.
But No, this art in between them. No.
Oh yeah, I forgot it changes art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so the world forgets whom Superman and Superboy are because of Luther and what he does with Manchester
Manchester
Black, and it's head scratching.
It's supposed to be bad,
Yeah, we're supposed to take it as bad.
but I think it's good.
Exactly.
So
No,
like,
it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's like he's up the villain.
Yeah.
He's like, I did you a favor. So he's like, I'm still gonna beat you up anyway.
And so there's 2 post-credit scenes with this.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saved it.
oh my
That's
God.
unfortunate that you
Yeah,
did. You couldn't
yeah.
let that fall.
No, stop. So we have the J.J. Abrams Val Zod Superman who wants to save the other Supermen
Yes.
with Superboy.
Thank God.
Yeah. But we have the Metallo scene. And
Yes.
that at the very, very end, which was awesome.
That was great. That's what you needed to end with.
But yeah.
Screw the Val.
If this whole comic was about Metallo, getting the body bag and then fighting Superman, that's a great. Just him,
Yes.
Metallo fighting Superman the whole time.
Yeah, seeing where we've seen him
Yeah.
in a shell of what he is.
Yes.
On purpose.
Yeah.
And then to see him get his body back.
Yeah.
And then for Luthor to be like, hey, by the way,
Kind of more or less being a puppet master,
Exactly.
Defending him against Superman.
Yes.
It's like perfect.
Yeah.
But
he kills
No.
Jonathan Kent, fucking snaps his neck or something in front of him. Yeah, that's how it ends. That'd be awesome.
just like Man of Steel.
That's kind of what I hoped it would do.
Yeah. And it's a very uneven issue.
Yes, it is.
Far from top notch and far from the quality expected for a 1050th issue.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. I have standards.
It's just a lame fight. And then up
It
in
is.
space.
Yeah.
It's a horribly drawn.
They fight on the moon, then they fight on a satellite,
I think it's a satellite.
and then he punches all of his armor off of him, but yet
And
he's
somehow
still
he's-
able to breathe.
Hey, comics.
Yeah. Don't think about it. And I won't after this.
No.
This book is trash.
Okay.
Good cover though.
Yes. Good covers, plural.
Yeah.
Next man I've got is Poison Ivy, number 8.
What?
Ivy.
That came out?
Hey, like I said, there's one of those that. Yeah.
I had Batman Beyond the White Knight number 7.
Okay.
Oh,
I think I had that as a low grade.
I got Red Winter Fallout.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
so-
I'm glad you read that.
Yeah, I read it.
I didn't.
What were your thoughts on Red Winter Fallout?
I mean, I know people kind of don't like when I say this. I just thought it was boring.
Oh.
I didn't really care for the art inside of it either.
Oh.
Yeah, and I really do love art, and I really do pay attention to different artist styles. And I don't know, it wasn't outstanding. It was just kind of a drag. Yeah, just an interesting story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think you guys liked it.
I didn't read
I
it.
read.
okay.
I have a different opinion on it.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Okay.
The problem, I mean, it's Scout, so you have no idea.
Yes.
True.
It
Yeah.
could be really
I never
good
know.
or absolutely stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Okay, Batman Beyond the White Knight, book 7. I forgot this series existed for a while. When the hell would the last issue come out?
I forget at this point. A month ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah, I honestly didn't
Thanksgiving?
remember what happened.
Actually, right around Thanksgiving, the last issue came out. Probably.
Dear Lord. Yeah, about a month.
Yeah.
I forget what happened, and
Actually, no. It had to have been before Thanksgiving. I think.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what happened last time. The guy became green.
Yeah.
So
Powers became Green Man.
and had powers.
Yeah.
Ironically. So in this one, yeah, Terry has the suit taken over by Powers, and he's forced to fight Bruce. Otherwise, he'll kill him in the suit. And then so he's forced to fight Bruce, and good triumphs over evil. And then the good cops take over to fight the bad cops, and you get police cops fighting the bad police cops. So, yeah, the art's amazing. Sean Gordon Murphy. I mean,
Oh yeah. That's
say which one
great.
about him. His art's fantastic, but the story at this point,
For as long as it's
Yeah.
drawn out, it
Yeah.
hasn't been worth the wait.
unfortunately,
Not much is happening
no.
in the issues for us to wait this long in between
Yeah, it's like
issues.
we're finally getting Terry McGinnis
Mhm.
as Batman, which is what I've wanted to see this whole time, and we do get a good fight, but it is over so quickly.
It's over in a few panels.
Yeah,
A page. I
it's
think
like-
a page. Yeah.
I mean,
Not even a page.
a really good scene where he's
Yeah.
beating the shit out of Bruce and he's holding him over like he's gonna
Yeah.
kill him. It's like that's your money shot. That's
Mm-hmm.
your splash page, and it's all good. We're fine, and we zapped you back, and now you're good. And
No, they had to plug him in. They had to plug him in.
plug them in.
Yeah.
To unplug them
Yes.
like the Matrix.
Yes.
Yeah, it's something. It's not bad.
All right. I got Poison Ivy, number 8. The art in this and how Ivy is drawn as a monster is perfect.
That was great.
Yes.
Ooh.
So Ivy needs help from a woman to revert back to her normal state, who of course was kicked to the curb by a man because she's dying. Shocker.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Now look, early on in the series, I loved how Ivy was written. She was a homicidal villain. Perfect. That's who she is. Now she's turned into a hero, and it's to me is the completely wrong approach I was hoping for, and not what I want from this series.
I feel that's the direction that they're going with all Ivy now, is making her more of a hero.
Yeah, I don't.
Not a fan?
I don't like that. Yeah, Ivy.
It's an anti-hero.
Yeah,
Anti-hero,
Ivy.
yeah.
She's a homicidal murderer, just like Harley Quinn. She's not a hero.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I know fans. I know some people. They love that. They love this approach. I'm not one of them. Just to me, it's a meh. She needs to go back to she needs to get back to her roots, if you will. There
The
we
band.
No.
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 Nope. Okay.
So, meh.
That's a shame.
Next man I've got is Door to Door Night Night number 2.
What a title.
Oh, that was a mess.
I have Dark Knights of Steel, number 9 of 12.
Okay.
Series everyone loves.
Yes.
This is my skip it. This is my only skip it.
Oh,
that I
only
have.
only skip it.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got.
You
gotta
only
ma-
skip it?
Yeah. I liked it a lot. Well, I only read mostly DC this week.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Oh, that's
okay.
Yeah, so okay.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
This is Image Comics, by the way.
Okay. Yes, that's the Image Comics. Esther.
Like collection.
Is there an anthology
Yes.
thing?
Their anthology series,
yeah.
which
Yeah.
we somehow order one every 3 months.
Yeah, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, I forgot their
I like the
4
first story
issues.
near the ice. One
Yep.
of the Iceman cometh thing
Yeah.
by Dick Johns.
the Chinu.
Yeah, the
story.
Chinu story.
Oops, I didn't say that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Definitely
not
not
Chinu. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Definitely
it actually doesn't it take place in Buffalo?
It might. It looks like it does. Definitely not Chinu.
Yeah, T's and P's going to Buffalo.
Yeah.
There was like they said, it's a collection of stories, random ass stories that honestly don't need their own comic.
No.
They're all really boring. So I'm not a big fan of Scotty Young. I did like the little like thing that they had of him. It was almost like a comic strip cutout.
Mhm.
I didn't mind that. It was a little Christmas thing.
Mhm.
And then I think the Dead Eyes was probably my favorite one. It was just a pimp or a guy who was killing some pimps.
Yeah, it looks like that's leading into a new series.
Yeah,
with
so
him,
that one
yeah.
seems pretty
We're trying
interesting.
to.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah.
Pretty decent art. Really though, besides this being like a good quality, like a book itself, like
Mhm.
there's no point in getting this unless you like to read short stories.
Look,
And I think it had kind of pretty hefty price tag on it.
it's like was it $8?
Yeah,
Like
it's-
I think so. Yeah,
It's asking quite a bit.
Woo,
good
man.
quality book, but a lot
Yeah.
for nothing.
Yeah. So Door to Door Night by Night number 2. Remember when we read this? The latter half that completely came out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our group is doing their house to house sales and shenanigans ensue. So they start seeing demons and they see one of their friends as a demon and they go off monster hunting after that. And the door knockers, the salesmen, they find something very interesting by the old abandoned house outside of town. It's good, although it really feels like the story drags around the halfway point of this. To me, it feels like it's a tad too long and could have been cut in places. It's not bad. There's really something here, but it could use a few more edits, and it would have been a recommend for me.
What do you think compared to the first one? Because I really like the first one.
Well, like I said, it's one of those like our first one. We get to halfway through. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And then it just what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
This is in my top 10. I'll say that.
It's
So I'll
fair.
save my review of
Okay,
that.
and I can see why.
Yeah.
I can see why. It didn't work for me.
Okay.
I'll say that. I would say with a few more edits, it could have been in my top 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the pacing of it is very weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll agree. It's
Yeah.
not as good as I think the first one was. It definitely starts to fall off.
Yeah, because it gets back to things like, okay, we're back to selling things in the houses. Okay, this is
Yeah.
great. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Dark Knights of Steel,
Oh, yeah,
number
yeah.
9. Delays have killed any momentum this book had at all.
You remember when issue 1 came out?
A year ago?
Over a year ago?
Yeah. Vaguely. I barely remember what happened yesterday. So trying to remember this book. So this was interesting. So we have All Out War now. Finally, something's happening, and we were waiting for a certain character to show up.
Yep.
We all assumed who we thought this character was going to be.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Nope.
And it was like, oh, that's why it's a med, because I'm like, it wasn't who I thought it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's something. I'll keep reading it. It just delays have just killed this book entirely.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Because there's something here. I still think it's too long of a series, but
yeah, I would say it did not need a spinoff issue.
No.
The short time.
God.
I think they did that because I want to say Tom fell behind, or the artist fell behind, and they just said, Tom, hey, come up with some little vignette stories. Come up with like the Muppet Babies, but in the
basically,
the Darkness of Steel world.
Yeah.
So
that's what this was.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's not bad. The reveal was somewhat shocking. I'd be shocked if anybody could figure it out. So, yeah, it wasn't bad.
All right, Jaffiel. All right, next man I got is we were talking about this one. I got the image
Homage.
30th anniversary anthology. Yeah, you're getting it for the first story in the Dead Eyes by Jerry Duggan. I think it's Jerry Duggan who wrote that. But yeah, because he's trying to make that another series again. It was a series, but it got pulled because the original title was the same as A Bar in New York, I believe.
Okay.
And they had to pull the title, and but I think he changed it to this now. But
Sure.
yeah, it definitely is not worth the price tag unless you really want to blow $8 and read a bunch of short stories.
My final man is DC vs. Vampires number 12.
My final man is Detective Comics 1067.
So you changed my opinion because I was gonna put this in my top 10, but now that I was hearing you talk about it, I'm gonna change my opinion. It is Dark Knights of Steel, so I will talk about this a little bit.
Okay.
So I haven't read anything before this, so this is me jumping into the series.
Okay.
And I actually had really high expectations for this because the series seemed so interesting to me because I do like kind of like the medieval times stuff like that. Wow, was this issue like boring? It was so uneventful
For a war to happen, right?
Yeah,
It's supposed to be all this chaos, all these factions coming together finally.
and it just felt like it just fell off. Like, where is this big like collision that's supposed to be happening?
Just like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I was really disappointed. Maybe this wasn't the best jumping off point for me, but now it makes me less likely to want to read the series, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. So
There you go. DC vs. Vampires 12. A great series with a lame ending.
Well, that's
I don't know.
or is it?
I don't know. But if I'm counting these 12 issues as a thing, this had a really lame ending.
is it supposed to be the ending?
I don't know. That's just it.
We don't know.
I don't.
But if
So-
it is,
I am.
It's-
I have.
sucks.
I have thoughts about this a little later on. Maybe another video. For now, what I think. If it's revealed later that it is the end, it's like, okay, I'm retracting it. But
because how this thing ends, it just whimpered.
but like I
don't know.
I don't believe it's the ending.
I hope not.
But yeah.
Because if that's the best they could come up with
Woo,
they
whiffed it.
I was just sitting here, I'm just like, God, that is so lame. Like I could talk on this for hours. And I just feel like they let me down. This was a good series. I mean, this was solid fun. And this one didn't do it for me.
I'll say I really like the art.
Art's
these.
fantastic.
The art is really, really nice. It was another series that I kind of jumped in and never did read the beginning of it.
Oh, you got to.
So I feel like I would like it, but the last two issues that I have read of it just have not been doing that much for me. It's really kind of been falling off. So really the only thing that's been keeping it kind of like at the bottom of my top tier 10, is simply the art, just because I think it is really great art inside.
That's fair.
How do you
I'm okay with that. But yeah. And I saw this ending coming a mile away. Just as the certain character in there should have seen it coming from 500 miles away.
You didn't see it coming.
No, because apparently the smartest guy in the universe is the biggest shit in the universe at the same time. I don't get that.
That's the joke.
Sure.
All right, I got Defective Comics 1067. So the Thalamus engine has been found. Thus, the reshaping of Gotham will begin
Good.
at the request of Master Arzen. I think.
Those names.
Yeah, the names in this are
yikes.
Woo, yeah. So Batman is saved by Mr. Freeze. They learn they have a similarity. They make up, and
Cute.
Mr. Freeze gives him some valuable information.
Okay.
Yep. And the bad guys begin gentrification.
It's about time.
That's what I took it as. I mean, this was a very boring story with gorgeously wasted Ivan Reisart. I'll say that. Hopefully, the next issue is more active instead of just endless passive exposition.
Is Ram V on this?
Yes.
Still?
Yeah.
Damn.
This was boring. Shockingly boring.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you feel
Yes.
like that. I didn't mind
Damn
this one.
shame.
Yes.
Damn shame.
Damn shame.
All right. We're onto our skip-its.
Yay!
This is going to get nasty
Oh yes.
I'd love to
'Cause-
see what you guys have.
because we got stacks of Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't read any Marvel
Oh.
this week, so I'd love to hear it. I'm not a Marvel fan, really. I'm more of a DC person,
Oh.
so I'd love to hear it.
Oh, this is going to be fun. So my first skip-it of the week is X-Force 36.
Oh, it's a cool cover, though.
where's she
Yes,
at?
it is. It is a cool cover.
That was something. There it is. It's a cool cover too.
Oh, yeah, you get the Stormbreaker variant.
Yeah, Stormbreaker variant with
Yep.
Nightcrawler. Cool cover.
So from the opening page of this,
Yeah.
I'm groaning and saying to myself, this is going to be a long fucking comic
Yup.
where I'll be fortunate if I don't blow my brains out by the end.
You mean you don't like Deadpool? Just bebopping and scotting over this whole fucking book?
All over Omega Red.
Yes.
So X-Force is trying to take down a human group called Panica? Pansia?
Could you? I couldn't.
Pangea?
No, Pangea. I thought I was saying Pangea.
Pangea? Yeah. They're arming themselves to defend themselves against the mutants.
Correct, because
Yeah.
they want to steal their technology
Yeah.
so they can regenerate
Yeah.
themselves.
But yeah, one thing I want to understand. So, is it after Axe Judgment Spray, the mutants gave humans immortality?
I thought they did.
Yes,
But
they
in
gave.
here
They
they
gave
don't.
yeah, it's like whoa. It's like whoa. Hit the brakes, Ben. Did you not read Axe Judgment Spray? All right, we need to know because as far as we know, mutants gave it to humans.
Mhm.
But when you read this, it's like no.
Humans want that technology, and
Yeah.
rightfully so,
Yeah.
which makes sense to me, and the mutants are being assholes.
Well, they
What they
are. Yeah.
So then I'm like, who are the villains here?
Yeah,
Because you think
yeah.
it's the humans, but it's
not.
the
It's like
mutants.
Ben. You're making the mutants the bad guys here. Yeah.
And that might be the point. Again, they
Yeah.
could be playing 9D chess, and it's just like, this is the greatest downfall of mutantdom ever, and they get nuked. Punisher comes in, and
They're treating this like the
Yeah.
fall of Rome. Just
Yeah. could be.
Yeah.
Or not. I doubt it.
I don't know. I hate to give him that much credit, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. This is not a good comic. No.
But we get the peacock guy at the end. He looked menacing, didn't he, with
Oh,
the little guy?
In his peacock mask.
Yeah, he's peacocking.
Jesus. Dark Web, Gold Range, Gold Ranger, Gold Ranger number 3.
You loved Gold Ranger. What are you talking
Number 2.
about?
I like Gold Ranger number 2.
It was in your top 10.
Yes.
You said it was
So
the greatest book
okay.
ever written.
So
I'm glad I skipped on that one. I hated the last
Yeah,
issue.
okay. So I'm trying to logically think about how this works. Right.
Okay.
So the Sin Eater, right?
Correct.
Sin Eater. They took away the sins. They're
Yes.
gone.
They're gone.
But you still have the guilt and memories
of your
from the
sins,
sins?
somehow,
Doesn't that mean you still have the sins?
you would think
It's like that.
something's weighing on your heart still,
How could you still have the guilt about them if they're gone?
because we need something.
I
Other than
do-
that, he's just the perfect Gold Ranger.
Am I missing something there? It doesn't make sense.
It would have made more sense if they made him like a perfect person.
Yeah.
Like fully good and
Yeah,
not fucking hating
well,
himself.
Yes.
I was going to suggest, my idea was, have you seen the movie Office Space?
I have not. Oh.
Peter Gibbons, when
Yes.
he's given that clean slate, like all his
Yeah.
worries and care, he just becomes
gone.
I don't care.
Completely docile.
Yeah.
Completely just pass about anything and everything. Just doesn't give a shit.
I think
Yeah.
that
Which
would
would-
make
yeah.
him a more interesting character.
Yeah.
Especially with a scene that happens in here,
Yeah.
it would have been fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Because they're going for humor.
Yeah,
Because this is a dark
yeah,
web tie-in, so
Yeah.
everything
It's a
in
joke.
this- everything's a joke, and everything is falling apart at the same time.
Okay.
Inanimate objects that they choose are coming alive and eating people,
Yeah.
but we never see it. And inanimate objects, it varies
Yes, it
because
varies.
it's not everything.
Nothing is consistent with this event. Nothing.
Okay.
So there's a teddy bear that's alive and burning down a building with a family inside of it.
I love that.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's scary as hell.
I'll say this. I know we're kind of told we can't talk about this stuff, but
yeah.
I will say Aaron and Murphy, they've done it better in Death Rage with the Kodiak Syndicate.
Yeah.
They've done it much better. Treated like an actual legitimate threat. Here, it's a practical joke.
It's a literal joke. So then he breaks through a window, creates a backdraft, probably would have killed
everyone in the room.
Because I've seen backdraft 1,000 times. And I've heard Robert De Niro. He punched out a window for ventilation. And before or after you knew you were standing in a lake of gasoline.
But
so
they were standing in a lake of gasoline in this.
No, we could have.
Yeah.
It would have been eating them because it's an animate, right?
That's true. Yeah.
So the building's on fire. He's saving the kids.
Yeah.
And then he's like, don't worry, kids. My gold won't melt. It needs to be 2,000 degrees or whatever.
Yeah.
But gold conducts heat. And he's holding these kids in the gold armor. Wouldn't it be gold and be burning them?
Yeah.
On the outside of his suit.
Physics doesn't matter.
Yes, it's Marvel physics. It doesn't matter.
I was thinking of the whole time. I'm like, these kids are holding on to his gold. He's like, I'm going to be fine, but you guys are going to be burned to shit.
Yeah. This would have been great because Peter Gibbons just said,
yeah.
Like, oh, hey. Them's the breaks. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And then he flies away. That would have. But then he yells at a dad for telling his kids to quit being idiots. It's like,
yeah.
He's like, hey, yelling doesn't solve anything as he's yelling at their dad.
Yeah. It's like,
it's all a joke.
Yeah. What in God's name was the point of this if they're not giving us anything new? No, nothing is new here. It's like it's for the millionth time we're shown that Norman Osborn is mentally broken and fighting other mentally broken people.
And they can at the end.
And they can maybe come together and be twice as crazy together. It doesn't screw this comic.
And then his grandson then comes up out of nowhere and is like, hey guys, are we good?
No, it's a oh my God.
You had a birthday party where you could have had a cake at the birthday party eating the kids or something, going after them. That would have been funny.
Yes. That's something.
And they don't even do that.
No.
It's like
because you have Christopher Cantwell working on the book.
That's right.
Yeah. Next Gibbet. Oh, I'm saving that for last. That is my Rippet of the week. That pissed me off.
Good.
That pissed me off.
Whoa.
XMen Red 10.
Wow. I do have the homage cover.
Oh, the homage. I think it was made in a chuppah.
I think so.
Yeah. This was boring.
It was awful.
So Al
I
Ewing.
can tell you that just looking at it.
Yeah. So Al Ewing is trying to sell this as exciting, but what unfolds in this is not exciting.
But.
Just Ryan Johnson subversion of expectations level of
good.
Yes. Oh, you want fun? Yeah.
No.
You want fun? No, you'll just get a boring comic with speeches over and over again from Storm about queens that will make you dumb after reading it.
Oh,
what she has to say about queens, I'm like, fuck off. I could not believe this.
It was both of them trying to one up each other in a not fight kind of fight.
It goes back to Dinner for Schmucks.
Yes. You
have brain power. I have mind power. Yes. The only thing worth checking out is the last page, and you don't need to buy it for that. That's all I'm gonna say.
I wrote down, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know who's good or bad.
No.
I honestly have no idea.
It's a brain power versus mind power fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like,
you're both idiots.
Yeah.
No.
Like, can we blow up Mars? Like,
Please.
is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like, can we just shoot a rocket in?
Nuke it from orbit.
Yeah.
Only way to make sure.
Literally, yeah.
Yes.
At this point.
Yeah.
It's like you're ruining 2 planets.
Yeah. Next Gibbet, I got Dead Boy Detectives, number 1.
I didn't get to that one. I
Whew.
thought it might be good.
Man.
I'm pretty sure you have that. I'm pretty sure.
It's a Sandman series too.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
You didn't read Fantastic Four number 3, did you?
No, I did not, Kyle.
Fantastic
I look because you love Ryan North.
He's hilarious.
He is the funniest man on the planet, right next to Mark Russell.
Yeah, if they were both on this book, funniest fucking book.
My God, I would have won all the Eisners, everything. Yeah.
This will be.
But I think the guys have spared us because we couldn't handle that much hilarity and quality writing.
It's true.
So, tell us why this wasn't in the best.
Oh, why it wasn't?
Yes.
It was touch and go there for a minute when you see Johnny Storm. Because we find out what happens to Johnny Storm.
Okay.
Because he's been MIA.
Yep.
For reasons we don't know.
Yep.
For something that happened in New York that we don't know.
Yeah, much like in Spiderman, something happened in Pennsylvania.
Correct.
We found out a year ago, and we still haven't discovered what happened in Pennsylvania a year ago.
Correct.
So Do we know what happened in New York City in this issue?
No.
Okay.
Next time. Get it next time.
Yeah.
So Johnny Storm is doing his best Pecos Bill and fights a tornado
No.
at the beginning.
No.
But he's saying, because Reed told him how, like, because the hot air and cold air, when cold air hits the hot air and it rises, then that way it causes a tornado. And so he's going to fly above the tornado to make sure that.
So did he write this with Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Yeah, I think so.
A little science lesson in there?
Yep. So that's how it starts. And then it's like, so what have I been doing this whole time? Well, I'm working part-time at generic store with evil white guy. And he's such a bumbling oaf that he convinces all the employees to start a union to fight the main bad guy because he's evil. It makes these guys work.
This is supposed to be a Fantastic Four comic?
Correct.
Okay.
That's literally, he's like, we're going to unionize, and gets everybody to unionize. And yep.
This is the Fantastic Four series. People have said, it's pretty good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
What makes this a Fantastic Four? Nothing.
Nothing. Johnny Storm in a disguise. He dyes his hair so people don't know it's
Jeez,
him.
but
the funny thing is, everyone knows it's him because he keeps bringing up Johnny Storm.
The fact, the amount of people that defend this book is fucking ridiculous.
I don't know how you can.
You cannot defend it after this issue. You can't.
And then Sue calls him and says, hey, you got to get back here because we may have found out what actually happened. And then you see a giant thing dome, literally, over something.
I know you guys don't watch anime, but it sounds like it's like one of those filler episodes where it's just like has nothing to do with the actual plot line, and it's just them like living their daily fucking life.
Yep, one of those weird Dragon Ball Z episodes where they're just at home.
Yeah.
The other thing that comes to mind is an older Simpsons episode. It's when Homer and his buddies are in a nuclear plant and there's a gas leak, and they're like, "We're doomed," and they're like up against the wall. The gas is getting ready to kill them. And then it hard cuts to Mr. Burns' office with one of the scientists who's with Homer. Well, sir, I'm not going to bore you with the story about how we survived the gas leak. Like, no, we want to know, how did you survive the gas leak? I guarantee we're never going to find out what happened in New York City.
No.
I'm not going to bore you with the details about what happened in New York City.
There's a gas leak in this, by the way.
Oh, my.
The boiler getting ready to explode like in The Shining.
Look, I'm saying this right now. If you defend this issue, you are an idiot. I am saying it right now. You are an idiot.
I would love to see someone defend this. I don't know who is. I would love to see him try.
There are people defending this series, but you cannot defend.
You can defend
this
the
issue.
art. You can say the art.
Yeah,
the art is good.
Art is good. Yes,
give
I'll
them
give
that.
that. But this story is
It's
stupid.
It's really bad.
It is insulting to the intelligence.
Yes, it is.
Any intelligence.
Yeah. So,
Any child's intelligence is insulting. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're
Dead Boy Detectives #1. So Sandman universe. Yeah. So
That's
we get
good.
we get the return of the greatest name in comic book writing, Pornsack.
Oh.
Pornsack is back.
Like
Yes.
Pornsack.
His name is Pornsack.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's his literal name.
That's his name, Pornsack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought Neil Gaiman.
Nope. Oh no. It's
Okay.
You can wish for
no.
Neil Gaiman.
It's like a Neil Gaiman production. You know, where, like it's like name only. Like it's like Batman Forever was a Tim Burton production. Just name only. Yeah.
Oh, I bet that guy's living life and being named Pornsack.
Yeah. He's got to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's So there's a little show on Shudder and occasionally on AMC called Creep Show.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And there's a scene in one episode with Michael Rooker about illegal aliens.
Oh my god.
And Canada and meds, and the second fucking page, Pornsack completely lifts that monster
Oh no.
from that episode. The exact
That's not good.
same thing.
That's
Page
not good.
2. Page 2. That's page 1.
Oh no.
See? It's
No, that is literally that. Yeah.
Yeah. The head. Yeah.
The head. The floating head. Oh my god.
Straight up.
And it's stupid. Like
yes.
Oh my god.
This was a very recent episode too.
It was.
This is not an old episode. This is a very recent episode. So that was strikes 1 and 2 right there. And then we get a couple of obnoxious and whiny teen ghosts. Fuck this. He struck out with me before the staple point. Screw this comic. I could not believe that. Couldn't.
Wow.
Couldn't.
That's embarrassing.
Yes. He had to have been watching Creepshow. There's no other. You do not.
Yeah.
There is no coincidence with that.
No.
I don't see how that could be a coincidence.
It's literally that.
Yeah. Unless he was the writer of that episode.
That could have been.
But why would you take it from that to this?
Because it's bad.
Yeah, well,
Like it's a joke. I mean,
no one will watch that episode. No one watches Creepshow. Apparently,
that's fair.
Yeah.
We're the two people that get that.
Yeah.
Ugh, fuck. Wow.
Porn sack.
Porn sack.
He's the
All
best.
right. Next, skip it. I got Rubbin, number 4.
It's like Pete Pussy.
Read this one.
Unfortunately, we only get him in a little bit here. Oh, you didn't read the Riddler.
Oh, the
year
Diddler.
one.
The Diddler.
Yeah, the Diddler.
Yes. He looks just like he looks like a diddler.
Paul Dano looks like a diddler.
He does.
Do you like his acting? Off topic. Do you like his acting?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yes.
If I will say the best movie he was, well, 2 of the best movies he was ever in to me were There Will Be Blood.
I did not see him.
Oh, you guys, he's a crazy preacher.
Oh.
And the other one is shit, the movie with Hugh Jackman and Terrence Howard, where the kids are missing.
Oh, prisoners.
Prisoners.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You seen Prisoners?
I have not. I've seen him. I've seen him in the Batman movie, and I've seen him in Swiss Army Man.
I like Swiss Army Man. He's good in that.
Yeah, it was a good
He's really
movie.
good in that.
Watch Prisoners.
Okay.
You'll it's like a come to Jesus moment. You watch Paul Dano in that,
Oh yeah.
and Hugh Jackman in that. It's like,
2 good actors.
oh,
Amazing.
and Terrence Howard,
Terrence Howard.
and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jake,
he is unhinged in that movie.
Ooh.
It is.
awesome.
You have to watch this movie.
Okay.
Yes.
Noted.
Solid.
Yes. But anyway, in this he looks like a diddler. So
It's unfortunate.
yes.
And
Did
I
they
think,
use his likeness in that?
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. He wrote it. He wrote it.
Yeah, he wrote it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I
It's
was
him. So
wondering
it's
about
him.
that.
It's him writing his diddler character from the Batman movie.
Yeah. So if you look, I mean, it's him.
Wow, it is.
Yeah.
So it's his Riddler origin story that we didn't get. And it's him finding out that he works for a shit company as an accountant and they're funneling money secretly out of all these organizations and he's figured it out. And he was in a foster home owned by Thomas Wayne and he hates rich people because rich people are all evil. And
Just the archive.
yeah, and nothing happens in this book.
Oh, I figured I would like it.
You might.
I'll have to give it a read.
If you really liked that movie and you liked that Riddler character, you will love this book.
Okay. I liked him acting as that character. I wouldn't say I necessarily love the character itself.
You probably won't
I like Robert
this.
Pattinson in that movie.
Who doesn't? It's dreamy.
He is.
Yeah, it is. So there's something here. It can be interesting, but it's boring as all shit. If you like accounting work, then you're going to love this book.
So it's a good reflection of the book. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's exciting as accounting.
Correct. It's trying to be the Joker movie where I don't think I would like that movie in a comic book form, though.
Yeah.
If you're just reading issue after issue after issue of the same thing of him constantly getting berated and beat
You're gonna
up
want to blow your brains out. It's like where is the I hate to say the word fun, but for lack of a better term, but where is the fun in this?
Right. And if you're trying to see a descent into madness, it's like, okay, I can do it 2.5 hours of that, and then that's it. I get it. But this, it's like you're drawing
just
this
depressing.
out way too much.
It's like watching The Babe with John Goodman. It's like you want to watch a depressing movie for 2 hours. Here you go. Yeah. It's like, why? No, I'm not doing that.
It's like I've read The Heart of Darkness. I get Apocalypse Now. Like I appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah.
But
I'm not revisiting that.
I'm not revisiting it. And this, it's like I don't want to keep revisiting it every issue. So
I get the point. Yeah,
we get it. Thanks.
Tim Drake Rubbin, number 4. Best part of this comic, the cover. Obviously, the cover.
By, that was a good cover.
Yeah, that's what's his name? Dan Mora.
Oh, yeah.
World's Finest.
World's Finest.
Yep. So, how does someone who lives on an abandoned shithole boat in a dock on Skid Row have a landlord?
Yeah.
You don't have land.
He has a landlord.
Why?
The water lord.
Yeah.
Don't know. Yeah. Tim has to be the dumbest person in Gotham to fall for that. It's like
he fell for that, or what? He's paying somebody.
Yeah, he's paying the landlord
for his little water space.
Yeah.
For his
abandoned
shit boat.
Yes. And once again, look. Okay, like I said, we call that our art of this is terrible.
Yeah.
His boyfriend shows up again and looks exactly like a flipping girl.
She like a woman last issue.
Look, You cannot convince me otherwise. You can't. You can't.
It's
That's
the
a
new,
chick.
That's
That's
a
a chick.
chick.
That's a ch-
Look at
that's a
that.
chick. Come on.
It's the new thing. It is the new thing.
Is it?
This.
Yeah, gender fluidity.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Stand corrected.
Okay. It's not for us.
I think you guys are a little too old for it.
might
Yeah.
be.
Apparently, yes. Sorry, we're a little too close-minded for that. Yeah. I was slack-jawed reading this because it felt like to me like a lot of these legacy characters, like Tim, Stephanie, they're all written like idiots.
Batgirls make appearance in this.
She does, but they're all written like
They are kind of dumb.
like childish idiots.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
But
yeah.
like the thing is, the problem
They're
is
not kids.
they're not. They're established adults
At
who've
this
been
point,
who've been
yes.
fighting crime. I mean, outside of continuity.
Correct. You can
outside-
engage them outside of continuity.
Continuity, but since going back as far back as Chuck Dixon, 30 years.
Yeah.
And it felt like it seems like it's like they haven't even done this for a year. It's a miracle this comic was published, in my opinion. I don't. Arguably the worst series of DC Comics right now.
Yeah, it's not great. This, like I said earlier, this is better than the last issue, though, in my opinion.
But is that saying much?
It's not saying much. It's
That-
not saying much.
that's-
I'm just-
Yeah.
that's like saying you have a turd with a lot of nuggets of corn, and you have another turd with slightly less nuggets of corn in
It's
it.
getting, maybe getting better each time.
Yeah. I'm the last person to drown on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Just don't drown.
Sure, whatever you say.
All right, next give it. I got Blue Beetle Graduation Day 2.
I put that one off because I really did not want to read
Oh, issue
you know,
one
I-
is dog shit.
yeah, I
I have Avengers, Earth Mightiest Heroes, Avengers Assemble, Part
Hey.
4, Legacy number 764 by Jason A. Ron.
Jason A. Ron. I got this too, Kyle.
You loved it though. Didn't you like it? Wait, was that? Yeah, last issue you liked,
No,
right?
no,
I think so.
no. I haven't recommended any.
With the Deathwatch. Yeah, you liked the last
No. That's Savage Avengers.
Yeah, God fucking damn it. It's
Come
all
on,
the same
Kyle.
Shit.
Get it?
Jason Aaron also.
Kyle, you had like there's like 5 different Avengers titles,
And they're all the same? Yeah.
No,
And they're all fighting
no.
unknown characters.
No.
And who gives a shit
No.
like this?
So what the fuck was this?
I
Really,
don't know.
The only thing I could decipher from this mess was Tony fighting his alternate universe father.
Yes,
Everything else is a blob,
correct.
just a blob of random people hitting random things,
Correct.
and things hitting people for the sake of hitting things,
Correct.
even though we have no idea why.
Yep. I think we have a pointless war being waged for reasons.
Yeah, and the last page of this, god damn it. What the fuck did Dr. Doom do to these writers?
I don't know.
What did he do to these people? I don't get it.
Oh, God.
I
This was really stupid.
yes.
You could tell we're gonna have Tony fight his father, and it's gonna be really meaningful, and as if somebody cares. Nobody cares, but it'll be really meaningful for him as a character development wise for the story to progress to nothing really.
I don't know. Let me further the plot.
Exactly.
TJ Miller and Deadpool.
Yep. And yeah, I just all of this is wrong, and all these characters are stupid, and there
Yeah.
are too many characters.
Yes.
Look
Yeah.
at that. Too many characters.
I can tell you it just doesn't stand out. Like if I looked at that, I'd
No,
be like, I'm not gonna
this
fuck
this
that up.
shit happens like on every single page. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, there's a part in here where it's like we've been waging war for 9 days, but it's felt like months, and everybody's beat to shit and tired and exhausted.
Or at least
And
we're
none of
told.
them look like they're
Yes.
beat up or exhausted or tired at all. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't buy any of this shit you're selling.
I don't buy that for a minute. Yeah.
Exactly.
As someone who is just not getting into comics and
Mhm.
never really read comics, stuff like this
Mhm.
made me not like comics because I looked at it and I was like, what is this? This tells me nothing. All it is just a bunch of people with powers just beating each other up.
That's all this is.
Where
Yeah.
it is. Like,
No,
yeah.
It is a blob of shit. That's all this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I equate it to a kid in the backyard playing with all of his action figures. And they're like, oh, we're all going to fight. And it's like, I'm going to bring in He-Man, and I'm going to bring in Luke Skywalker, and I'm going to bring in the G.I. Joes.
And
It's like,
then it's got I got Luke Skywalker He-Man. Then I got He-Man, Luke Skywalker Batman.
yeah,
It's like
this
there's-
is what this is.
yeah. 3, 4, 10 different iterations of other characters, and it's like, no, god damn it. No.
Stop.
Yes. God,
Yes.
Jason cut the Prozac in half.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
totally, yes.
Man.
Yes.
Blue Beetle graduation day.
Yeah. Okay. Talk about that real quick.
Okay, so where are my notes for this one?
Took notes.
Yes, I did. So this comic has some issues, pun intended there. Yeah, get it?
two.
Issues? Yeah. The big one is Ted Kord's new sister, who's apparently the CEO of Kord Industries. Now, Kyle.
How?
Yeah, now, Kyle, you have a look on your face as if you've never heard of her before.
Correct.
That is correct. In all of his history, he has never had a sister and has never had a sister who, a family member, run his company outside of his father.
But a sister.
Yes, now apparently,
Long lost sister?
after 60, 70 plus years of continuity, he just now has a sister out of nowhere.
Well, she was lost.
Yeah. They tried this crap with Lex Luthor during the New 52
Oh, yeah.
when he had like a sister in a much smarter and bestest ever sister in hiding.
That's true.
Yeah, and it didn't take. Yeah.
Ah.
Because fans realized it was stupid and disingenuous. I don't think this will last either. But I do appreciate the cultural approach they're going with here, which makes it unique, but it's a lot of setup and a lot of exposition. And but I'm sure this quote unquote villain will turn out to be Jamie's new girlfriend or smartest and bestest friend ever. Yeah, I'm waiting for the scenes which show her being brilliant and smarter than everyone else. She's Riri for the DC universe.
So
Look,
is she going to sell the company and
you-
take all this money?
no,
with her?
not his sister. This is another character that shows
Oh,
up. Yeah, it's like you look like you could be the next Riri Williams, of the DC universe. So
Better.
yeah, but better. Yes, but smarter. Yeah. So it just came across to a point as lazy and pandering with this new character,
Shocking.
and on top of Ted's sister.
I
So
think on top of the Blue Beetle character.
yeah,
Itself.
yeah.
Yes.
It's a shame. Yeah. All right. Next skip it I got Forever 4, number 4.
That's another one I
said,
put
what is
off.
this
Look, okay, look.
Dear God.
Okay,
Spiderman.
we'll get okay,
Okay.
we'll get to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Easy, big fella. We'll get to that.
I was going to say, what is this shit you're
Whoa.
All
Cool down.
I'm gonna say is, if you have never ever seen or read a time travel story in your life,
This one's good.
yes.
It's a boring guy.
If you, like I said, if you've never seen or heard of a time travel story, yes, your mind will be blown by this. If you have seen all those,
Mm-hmm.
no, you're fine.
After the first issue, I was like, and snore.
Yeah.
College professor, my stuff's
Yeah.
been defunded.
I got Impossible Jones number 1.
right.
Look, I read this. I'm thinking to myself, this felt like this was a Harley Quinn, a drawered Harley Quinn story, and they just slapped Impossible Jones on it. And I'm reading it.
Happy holidays, though.
Yay!
Yay! Next one I got is Gotham City Year 1, Issue 4.
Are you serious?
Yes, this was upsetting. This was very upsetting.
Wow.
It's been an upsetting series.
I like the previous issue, but I'm officially done with this series after this one. Where this goes by the end, I have no interest in.
Still trying to find the Lindbergh baby.
Yeah. What should have been a great story about Slam Bradley, being a hero, saving a baby, turns into a chain smoking, alcoholic, depressed, home wrecking, police officer beating sack of shit.
Well, I wonder who
I
it's written
like
by.
that.
Is it written by somebody that we?
Yeah, the king of writers.
Oh,
yes,
that's right.
Yeah. I don't know what the purpose of this comic is now, other than to say everyone in Gotham is an unsympathetic, immoralistic, miserable asshole.
Yeah, that's the charm of it.
A charm.
Yeah.
That's a word.
This is in my top 10.
Okay. Let's just say I don't want this in a DC comic.
Okay.
Wow.
Or a Batman comic.
Yeah, or Batman comic.
I
Yeah.
feel like this is like what DC's like known for and what they're really good for is having that really nitty gritty, dark series. Like that's what
But
I like about DC so much.
That's fair.
I do too.
agree.
But what they're setting up here with, because this takes place in the past,
Yeah.
and they're fudging around with the Wayne's backstory and history, and I'm kind of afraid of where they're going with Slam Bradley and the Waynes. I feel like there's going to be some
And the
bumping
Batman.
up. Well, they're already bumping uglies in this, but I feel like they're going to say, I'll just say it. They're going to say that Slam Bradley is actually like Bruce Wayne's grandfather or something.
Yikes.
Yeah, I think that's what they're leading toward in this.
Okay.
Tom King, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Other than Bad Dad.
Deadbeat dad. Yeah.
Deadbeat Dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Depressed deadbeat dad.
Yes.
That is his trope. Next one, I got Young Justice Targets number 6.
I started to read that. I put it down.
How the Mighty Have Fallen. I hate it because I didn't watch the show.
Okay,
And
I'm
you
gonna say
love the show.
yeah. All I'm gonna say is
Yeah.
watch the first 2 seasons of Young Justice.
Yes. in order to pick
You're
this up.
set.
It
No,
looked like it was a show, and that's what I liked
Yes.
the art in it because it did look like a show. So that was nice.
It was, and the first 2 seasons are fantastic. After that, when they veer away from the main characters to focus on their new, stunning, and diverse Brave lineup, including like overweight characters and the Young Justice, it's like you have fun with this. But no, just no.
Fest.
Yes, yeah, it is fair. Yes.
How the mighty have fallen.
All right, how many you got left? You got 4?
I
got 5.
I have 6.
6. Okay,
We're pretty close.
we're pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one. Okay, I got Scarlet Witch #1.
Scarlet Bitch, hey?
The Scarlet Bitch.
$5 comic.
Great
You know,
Adam Hughes cover.
We're at 55 minutes for 3 of us. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yes. Yeah. So
Oh boy.
I hated this comic.
I absolutely fucking despise this book.
It felt like when I was reading this, it seriously felt like they took a TV pilot episode and put Scarlet Witch into this.
Yeah.
Because if you read the setup of this, she's got a shop. Someone comes in to help. Comes to the shop for help.
Get her out of a jam.
Get her out of a jam. It's
Yep.
like this is the setup for a TV show from the 70s or 80s.
Yep. And then when you know it, Quicksilver shows up. Enter laugh track and let's eat food.
Yep, that's good. Yep, they sit down and they're sitting around eating food. Yeah, laughing like jackasses.
Yes.
This
is everything wrong with modern comics in one book.
Oh wow.
All of it.
I've never read anything I haven't seen because I'm still working on watching all the Marvel movies, so I know nothing
Oh,
about
no.
Scarlet Witch. Nothing.
You're gonna be more confused by watching the films because nothing makes sense.
Yeah, none of it makes sense.
No. This comic was just really, really boring, overly long, and stupid. So she saves this Italian town. She stands over them as a god, granting them their freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And she murders the bad guy, and I had to stop.
From the stone.
Yeah, she was the villain of that story. Yeah, and clearly evil. They're trying to have it both ways, but she's evil.
But hey, her lesbian friend wants to have dinner with her.
That's true. Yes.
And we got to go have dinner now.
I mean, just the important things.
Yep.
Gotta
And
prioritize.
then you have a stupid cliffhanger ending that nobody gives a shit about and hasn't for 20 years.
Yeah, it's like, wait,
at this point.
Huh?
At least 5, 6, 7. I don't know.
Good amount of time.
Nobody cares. It's everything wrong with modern comics.
Everything wrong with modern Marvel.
Yeah. It's all in this book.
Thanks, Steve Orlando.
Thank you. It is Adam Hughes, though.
Yeah. All right, next one I got Secret Invasion #3.
Whoa. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Shots fired in this book, too.
Yeah.
I got that.
Hope you like Squirrel Girl, guys, because Ryan will do everything he can to make her and her story relevant.
I hope you read it, too.
Yeah, I hope you read Squirrel Girl, yeah, because otherwise you're going to be lost. Yeah.
There's like 3 pages full of that shit.
Fuck that character.
They're like, did you read Unbeatable Squirrel Girl? It's like, no,
No,
I didn't.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
Yeah. Tony Stank is a
Yep.
Skrull. Oh my God.
But hey, they're good people too.
And, and he's working with Tony
Yes.
Stank?
Yes.
Oh my God.
All the good scrolls are with Tony Stank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So is that, we see how wrong we are.
Correct.
For being prejudicial about our thoughts of the Skrulls.
Correct.
They're not the bad guys.
Correct.
We are.
Correct.
Fuck this comic.
You gotta be more
fuck this
inclusive.
writer. Yes.
To the Skrulls.
Yes.
Who are trying to secretly invade and kill everybody and
Yes.
take over the planet.
Replace the heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not all of them are bad.
Mhm.
So we need to do a better job and be better.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Ryan North.
Justice to the
Yeah.
squirrels.
So be better.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many you got left? 4?
4.
I got 3. So I'm trying to wonder
There
what.
might be one that I. You might have given this one a pass. I would say based on art alone,
Probably.
and you probably did. But these 3, if you don't have them, shame on you. So
No, one I'm at least one I am tearing. So one really genuinely pissed me off because it is a straight up lifted. So
I will be shocked if that's not in there. But I have Spiderman.
I did have that. Yeah.
Okay.
Steve Spiderman.
Oh boy.
This.
Oh my God.
You want to talk about just and almost as bad as the Avengers? Just so I will say this: there is a cool idea here with Norman Osborn Spider-Man. There is a cool idea here.
Mm-hmm.
This whole issue could have been based around him, that Norman Osborn Spider-Man, surviving this murdering horde, fighting them off, and he kills himself by taking out the other Spider villains and saving Peter.
Yeah,
that is your issue right there.
Correct,
but
not this.
No, not this. No, we got to have the Charlie's Angels Spider Squad save the day.
Yes,
save everyone.
We have to
fight everything.
Carmen Sandiego Spider.
Yep, Carmen Sandiego Spider Woman. Yeah,
she's
Madam
Web.
Who's never looked like Madam Web before
at
ever
all.
in
history. Her favorite Spider people women are Spider Woman UK, who can't fight on Ramadan because she's tired because she doesn't eat. And
that's a thing.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yes.
And the Arna Spider Woman chick.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
For no fucking reason other than you can assume why those are her favorite Spider people. And then we get the shitting on of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's Spider-Man.
Yes.
In Amazing Spider-Man #1, because if you don't remember, they forgot what Peter Parker's name was in Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Oh.
And so let's shit on the legacy to where you fucking assholes, aka Dan Slott, has the ability to write a piece of shit story in the Spider Universe. So you're shitting on their creators of Spider-Man by saying, oh, this guy's a bumbling moron, and let's make fun of him. When we're going to create him, we're going to bring him back. It's like, oh, you're going to bring back Amazing Spider-Man #1 Spider-Man. And he's like, hey, I'm a fucking idiot. And everyone's making fun of him.
Well, he's a man, so he's incompetent, Kyle. Come on.
You
gotta know these things.
You're shitting on the legacy of the character. Go fuck yourself, Dan Slott. Like, I just cannot believe that was in here.
No. Skip it. Just say no.
Yes.
All right, you got 3 left.
I got 3 left. One, I think you probably give it past to is X-Men Legends.
No. What?
Great art.
What?
Okay story.
What?
Way too long.
What?
So this story is all Bishop and his backstory, which some of it's good.
What?
Some of it's good. It is so redundantly just the same thing over and over and over and over this whole issue.
You just broke my brain by putting this book in your stack.
But the art is great though. Art's fantastic in this book. I thought this story was just really long and overdrawn. It's just.
It is the interior in this.
Willis Potasio does interiors back on X-Men.
It's awesome. Great art.
So I'm gonna have to disagree with you.
I knew you were.
Yes,
and that's fine. I really wanted to like that book, and it was until it just got to the point where it's like, we fucking get it.
No. I love this book.
I'm depressed.
No. Kyle, I will not. No, we will not let you bash this X-Men Legends book.
I'm not gonna.
It's beautiful. X-Men Legends book.
It's good, but it's just too much. You could have solved this.
No, how dare
you?
Put
this in an annual.
No,
it's a fun little backup
that's
story.
Why X-Men. No, Kyle, I will not. When you compare this to the other X-Men crap we've gotten,
of course it's great.
This is going to stand. Yeah, which is why it should not be.
It's still not good.
No, yes, it is.
It's okay at best.
No, you are wrong.
I know. I might have to agree with him. I just kind of flipped through it.
It's a meh at best. You can give it a meh and be like, it's okay. The story itself is pretty bad.
No, Kyle.
It's okay for 6. You get it 6 pages. No. I get what you're saying.
The answer is no, Kyle. The answer is no.
But the art is fantastic in this.
I'll explain to you why you're wrong later.
Sure.
So we got 2 left. Captain America: Centennial of Liberty, #8,
and a favor from Emma Frost. Wow. Thank God.
Now you want to talk about a train wreck in slow motion?
Literally.
It really. No pun intended. Yeah. The opening page.
Oh, God.
I wanted to ask you to punch me in the face because it is so fucking stupid.
Yep.
So I spent way too much time trying to remember, comprehend, and understand this comic. Too much time. And if you feel like you missed something before this issue, don't worry, you didn't. They're trying to be clever by being confusing. But you didn't miss anything. If you're jarred and confused,
which I was,
that's what they're trying to be. That's what they're doing. It's like, this doesn't make any sense. That is why. There you go. AIM takes control of Manhattan. Oh my God. So I love how Cap's friends even refer to him as White Captain America.
I was like, fuck you fucking kid.
And will break into his home, wondering where he is, thinking he's dead.
Yes.
Even though he could be out somewhere,
the store.
Yeah. The gym.
Yeah, keep it running.
Out of the country.
Yeah, he's Captain America.
Yeah,
literally anywhere.
Yeah, it's amazing in how these stunning and diverse characters are quick to label people as fascists and knock them out when they don't even know them at all.
Hey, but they have PhDs.
And then Cap, the real Cap, gets help from the Captain Network.
Yeah. the
Captain Network, including the Captain who rides the rails.
Yes, he does.
And yes, that's what he's called.
Yes,
that's what he was billed as, Captain who rides the rails. Oh, and he's gay too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you couldn't pick that
But,
up.
yes. On top of that, throughout this, Cap is humiliated, denigrated, and beat down verbally all throughout this issue, and is forced to say,
"Mommy."
Does he really?
Yes, he does.
We're not
making this up. To ask Emma Frost for help.
Yep. He has to say,
"Mommy."
Bottom panel.
Oh my fucking god, that's great. That's great, honestly.
Head down, and then look the next page, standing up. Look at the shot. It's like, hello. Yes.
But one positive I see from this is a character calling out White Queen, thus all current mutants, as genetic supremacists.
Which is true.
It's true. They are genetic supremacists. They're evil, and we all know this over the countless issues from the past few years, as an example. The dialogue in this is just absolutely horrendous and stupid. In all the years I've read these characters, I've never seen them depicted as stupid and evil as they are here. I don't think they realize, these writers, that they're writing villains here and making Cap an idiot.
Literally a simp.
Yeah. How this ends,
I don't care.
God damn it.
Fuck this team. I hope they die in like 10 seconds. Like, I really hope it's like, hey, we got this ragtag group of morons and we're going to go try and do something. And it's like, nah. No.
I mean, you can take my opinion with a grain of salt because I haven't read or seen much of Captain America, but is there any good Captain America story?
Yes. The last great one was the Winter Soldier run from like about 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going back 15 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
So nothing really recent.
Nothing recent in the last 15 years. No, it's all been shit. Anyone says yes, they're wrong.
We're talking about Captain America.
Yes.
Captain
Not
America.
Falcon. Captain America.
Falcon.
Yes, Captain America. This takes the cake. Worst of the week. I was pissed.
Ice Cream Man.
No, this is a straight up lifted X-Men issue.
What, the Brood?
Yes, straight up lifted.
Do you not like Ice Cream Man?
I love Ice Cream Man.
Oh, okay.
It's a running joke.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Captain Marvel at 45. It's like Kyle, not Kevin. It's a running joke.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This
awesome.
had me fuming. So when you read the synopsis of this at the very beginning, you'll notice that it's eerily similar to when the Brood appeared early on in the X-Men comics.
Early on.
Yes. That's because Kelly Thompson was so lazy, she lifted that story without the heart, the terror, the dialogue, action, or quality art. None of them are even impregnated by the Brood to raise the stakes.
No.
And even include a ticking clock.
No, you had Gambit cutting his leg.
It's just all the heroes bowing to Curl, telling each other how they love her and how amazing she is as a leader.
Well, she is.
If she's so great, why the fuck did they get caught in the first place?
I don't know. And how this comic started, why didn't you play with that ruse a little bit more? Make it a little creepier. You could have made it really creepy.
Well, the thing is with that ruse, that is lifted from the X-Men when they first appeared. It's like, it's like, wait a minute, something's wrong here.
Yeah.
It's like, Kelly, you lazy hack. What the you
could have played with it a little bit longer, keep it up, and then you see at the end like Gambit, like something burst out of his fucking because you hate men. It's like fucking just kill him off or do something.
Yeah. You
Make it exciting.
It's just a shitty imitation of that story. Here, a bunch of jackasses who all talk the same, act the same, and are never in danger. This has my pick for worst of the week. Kelly couldn't even lift a better comic creatively. Cheap and lazy junk.
But you have the Brood, not scary.
Yeah, not scary Brood. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I will suggest if you want to read the what's the word? Good. Yeah, version of this. Well-told version of this. Read Uncanny X-Men 166. It was the first X-Men comic I ever read, and I will gladly hold it up over this comic every hour, every single day of the year.
It's not the Wolverine cover, is it?
No. You know, when we may end up reviewing that comic and how amazing it is, comparing to just how it's kind of like we did the Midnight Suns, how that one was good better than that piece of shit, the new one. Yeah. I'm not being rough on this. I'm being fair. This is a completely lifted story.
Yeah, this felt really lame.
Yeah, Kelly Thompson has written good issues in the past, which we have recommended.
Right?
But she's just been on a lazy streak, writing stories with no stakes, action, heart, or consequences.
That was this.
So,
Stunning and Brave. We tearing?
We're tearing.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
yep.
Goodbye.
Turn it. Bye-bye.
That's the one we reserve the tear for.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
I have a bone to pick with Captain Marvel too. I feel like they always just like make her such a very pandery character to women, and I never actually feel like inspired or motivated by her. I just think she's just kind of a shit character. That's just my opinion.
Wow.
A little biased, but yeah. Anyways.
Well, they're writing for you, so the fact that they can't get that right, it's not good.
So there you have it, guys. Let's skip it to Mess of the Week. What do you think? Are we 100% correct? 1% incorrect? Is Kayla 100% incorrect?
100% correct. Obviously.
Let us know in the comments, guys. And please remember to buy what you like, click what you want. Don't listen to the haters. We'll see you guys again next time here in the top 10.